If you want to see how I got this Tanzania-inspired makeup look and learn a little bit about the country, keep watching. Hey y'all, what's up? I know it's been a minute, but I'm back, and we're going to start with our normal, which is our eyebrows. And we start with a line at the top, a line at the bottom, and then we darken the ends. And then we use a clear mascara to lock it all in together, and we use concealer to clean it all up. Tanzania is an East African country known for its vast wilderness area. They include the plains of the Serengeti National Park, a safari mecca populated by the Big Five game: elephants, lions, leopards, buffalo, and rhino. The Big Five, I'm glad you asked, is the 5 largest African mammal species that are extremely dangerous and considered a prize, quote unquote, if you catch them by trophy hunters to bring home. Sad, but very true. So right now what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up my eyebrows with the concealer in the color Cafe by Maybelline. I'm also going to use that as an eyeshadow primer. John McAfee was sworn into presidency on November 5th, 2015. He was re-elected in 2020. He was president until his death on March 17th, 2021, which was attributed by the government to a long-standing heart issue. He was succeeded in his presidency by his vice president, Samia Suluhu Hassan. Madam President. The 2 pieces of tape that I'm adding to each side of my eye is basically to create a guideline for where you want your wing to be. For those that are not good at creating wings, this definitely helps. Right now I'm adding some brown eyeshadow to the front part of my eyebrows to kind of tone down the concealer so it looks more natural. For me, transition shades, I don't have the time to go through all that. I just like to dive in with whatever color that I plan on using. So as you can see, I'm going in with this dark blue around my lid to begin the creation of this look. So let's get back into it. Samia Suluhu Hassan made history on Friday, March 19th, 2021, when she was sworn in as Tanzania's first female president after the death of her controversial predecessor, John Magufuli, who denied that coronavirus, aka COVID-19, was even a problem in the East African country. Okay. He also believed that prayer eradicated, you heard right, eradicated the disease from the country.
What? No, what are you talking about, man?
Exactly. Although Hassan announced that Magufuli died of heart failure, an exiled opposition leader by the name of Tunda Lusu said that the president actually died of COVID-19, citing that he got the information from informed medical sources in Dar es Salaam. He believes that she did this to not cause a panic or an uproar in the country, but to create an initiative to make things better by enforcing masks and social distancing. What I'm doing now is I'm actually cutting my crease so that I can add the other colors in the middle. Again, I don't have a reference for the colors because these are my own creations, and 3K Beauty is coming soon. The city of Dodoma has been a designated national capital of Tanzania since 1974. The official language of Tanzania is Swahili. Fun fact, Kwanzaa is also a Swahili word. So is the phrase Nguzo Saba, which means the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. What inspired this look is the Tanzanian flag. The precise meaning of the colors is green symbolizes the rich architectural resources, meaning the land and vegetation. Black represents the people. The yellow represents the mineral wealth of Tanzania, and blue symbolizes the Indian Ocean as well as Tanzania's rivers and lakes. Tanzania's coat of arms was designed in 1961 by Mr. Jeremiah Wisdom Kabati. The golden portion represents the minerals in the United Republic. The red portion underneath the flag symbolizes the rich, fertile soil of Africa, and the wavy band represents the land, sea, lakes, and coastal lines of Tanzania. The shield stands upon the representation of Mount Kilimanjaro, Elephant tusks are supported by a man and a woman with a clove bush at the feet of the man and a cotton bush at the feet of the woman, whose head is covered in a golden scarf, indicating a theme of cooperation. The United Republic motto is Uhuru na Umoja. It is written in Swahili, which means freedom and unity. Right now I'm using a black eyeliner by Maybelline to create the wing on my eye, which is why I have the tape there, so it'll be more precise. Tanzania's religion comprised of Christianity, Muslim, folk religion, and unaffiliated or other, meaning like traditional African religions. After adding a liner to my eyes to create my wing, I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape from my eyes. And as you can see, it created a pretty precise line and no fallout. So that's awesome. Next, I'm going to prime my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer Matte, which is going to help cover up any of those pores around my noses, which I usually have a problem with, and it'll help with oiliness as well. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Smooth and Dewy in the color 375. Tanzania currency is called Tanzanian shillings. The equivalent of $1 is $2,318.50 in Tanzanian shillings. Baby, I need to go to Tanzania with this hot 100 right now. The population as of Wednesday, May 12, 2021 is 61,183,891 people. After using my makeup brush to apply my foundation, I like to go ahead with a beauty blender and push that in just so it looks more uniform. Then I'll use the concealer in the color Cafe by Maybelline to highlight the center points of my face, underneath my eyes and my nose. This is not a step that I usually do all the time, but when I do it, I like to make sure I do it correctly. Although Dodoma is the capital of Tanzania, it is the 4th largest city in Tanzania. The largest city in Tanzania is Dar es Salaam. One thing to remember when you're using foundation, that it is very important to set it with a powder. Because if you don't set it with a powder, girl, you is going to look like a wet dog. And that's not cute. Some people, when they do apply powder, they like to bake. I don't do all that. I'm not into all that. I'm not into the cake face. I'm not into all the extra. I like it to look as natural as possible. I ain't knocking you if you do, but that's just not my cup of tea. But yeah. For your waterline, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can use the eyeshadow or you can use a pencil. If you use the eyeshadow, I strongly recommend that you put a setting powder down so it catches any fallout, so that way you can just brush it away easily. Or you could use my method, which I choose to use a pencil. I buy pencils in every color, so whatever color I'm in my feelings and I want to use, that's what I'm going to use. And then it's easy. Swipe it on. You're good to go. Just don't poke yourself in the eye like I be doing sometimes. I finished adding a few finishing touches to my makeup. Go ahead and look to your right and enjoy the facts that we've gone over thus far and a few extra. To highlight or not to highlight? Definitely highlight. And this is the finished product. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was informative. I hope you learned a little something. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I couldn't finish the video without taking a few silly selfies at the end. So enjoy. Are you alive?